Hey guys, it is past midnight on Saturday night. We are back in the hospital. We were released yesterday from our hospital that we delivered at, and she was looking kind of yellow, so they wanted us to see the pediatrician right away Saturday morning. We were so excited. We loaded her into the car, thought it'd be a quick trip, and I'm exhausted. Obviously fighting sleep deprivation of 3 to 4 hours a night. And then they had us go over to the emergency room, and it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's just so upsetting to see your baby poked and prodded, especially at like 4 days old. But she has jaundice. She had a high bilirubin at 4 days. I think she was at 18, and her blood sugar was low because she went from the doctor to the ER to being poked, prodded, everything, and she just wouldn't eat because she was stressed out, so her blood sugar was low. But everything kind of went back to normal when we got her into her own room around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and she's a little glowworm. She's got UV lights on her. My milk came in, and she's breastfeeding like a champ. She has been for 2 days. Cluster feeding, that's why I haven't slept. And then she took a break today during all the stress, and I was just worried that she wouldn't get back on it, but she did, and they said that's one of the best things for her. So it is Saturday night. They're gonna check her levels tomorrow morning, and then again at 3, and hopefully everything's fine by then and we can get out of here and go back home. She had one quick, I don't know if she was there 24 hours. No, she was not at home for 24 hours. Poor girl. She has no idea where she lives. She's been to like 3 different places at 4 days old. So, yeah, it was stressful. I've had no sleep. I've been crying all day. And stuck in another hospital for 1 night, maybe 2. But in the end, it's not that big of a deal. She's healthy otherwise. So they're going to get her healthy and then hopefully go home tomorrow. Look at a little glow. It looks like someone's ready to eat. It's midnight. It's time to eat. Sweet girl. Oh, sweet girl. We're finally home from the hospital. 6 days in the hospital. We are exhausted. She's exhausted. Supposed to feed her every 2 hours to get the, what is it called? I have no brain cells left. I've had like 4 or 5 hours sleep the past 3 nights. Whatever it is, the number's down. And look how cute this cat is. Taggy, you gonna hang out in Landon's room? And this is what no sleep, no makeup, 36 hours of labor face looks like. Alright, Daddy's made us lasagna. Little Landon has to wear her little sleep mask. She's on her Billy blanket, getting some UVs, and a weird avatar-like umbilical cord. She's been on this since 5 o'clock last night. Nurse is coming soon. Gonna run her Billy numbers. She's being such a good girl. How is there no filter on your iPhone? I need a filter. So it is Tuesday. Little Landon. How sweet is this girl? She pushed her goggles up on her head like she's chilling. It's almost time to eat anyways, so she's wrapped up in her Billy blanket. She seems to like it. It's warm and we're not in the hospital. And we had a nurse come and visit and she was fantastic and weighed her and she gained 2 ounces. We've had an issue with her weight going up and down. I was nervous she wasn't getting milk from me, but apparently she took a look at the latch and how everything was going, and she said everything looks perfect. So it's just a matter of Landon getting better at sucking, I guess, and my milk coming in more, and things should start move and groove in the next couple days. So that's good. She was 7'10" when she was born, and she's 7 pounds now, which is normal. So we're just trying to get some weight on her in the next couple days and get the Billy blanket, get the Billy levels down as soon as possible. She said probably they'll be conservative since she's home, and try and probably just keep her on this for another day. It was since last night, probably 5:30, she's been on it at home. And apparently I just found out that 3-day-old newborns with a Billy level, I think she was 18 on Saturday, is not good, and they don't often admit babies for high bilirubin unless it's kind of high, which I didn't realize that, which it's probably a really good thing that I did not know that, or I would have been more of a hot mess than I already was this weekend. So she is doing really good. She was really tired last night, which stressed me out to no end, but she is back to her cute Landon fidgety self, and she moans a lot when she nurses, and she's just a sweet girl. Yes, you are. It's probably time to nurse soon. So I just wanted to do a quick thing, and if anyone has gone through this and knows, and apparently the nurse said they think it's like hereditary. A lot of my sister's kids had the same thing, so it could just be a hereditary thing, and the fact that she had a bruise on her right cheek when she came out also added to the high levels of bilirubin, most likely. So we are just trying to get through the days between doctors, hospitals, her foot getting pinched and letting to test her billies has been stressful, but she has been a champion. The only time she really cries is when they push the blood out of her foot. She doesn't cry when her foot gets pricked, probably because it's been pricked about 50 times since Friday or Thursday or whatever. She's like used to it. We're trying to get sleep. I've had like 3-4 hours a night. Last night I got more sleep than I've been getting, and we're just gonna Billy blanket, eat, sleep, eat, Billy blanket, eat, sleep, eat. And how cute is this? My husband did laundry, so I just did some folding. My laundry has turned into a pink explosion. So Landon will be a week tomorrow. And never in my wildest dreams did I think we would get discharged, and we weren't even home for 24 hours. I don't know how long it was. Probably 18 hours we were home with her, and then back into the hospital for 2 days. Got home Sunday night, back to the doctor, over to the hospital for her blood work, and then last night it was just an enormous relief that they were like, we'll just bring the blanket to your house. You don't have to go back to the hospital. So, and she's doing good. She has more energy, and that's all we can do. And we're just going to get over this hump over the next couple days, and then hopefully be in a normal routine with a normal newborn and the normal issues that you have to deal with, which on top of everything else has not been fun. Besides being a little yellow, that's like absolute perfection right there. Sweet, sweet girl. Look at that little sweet face.